Welcome to sunny Winter Haven, Florida. I'm Lane Dawg Bowers, and I want you to realize that you are greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved. And today is kind of a continuation of the last two videos that I've been talking to you about, and I'm so excited. I want you to think about something. Words from the wisest man who ever lived, Solomon, was, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." I want you to think about that for a second, because that's what it's about. And I want to talk to you, I want to talk to barefooters, I want to talk to you about any dream that you have and you have a desire for. And I want to start by telling you a story, some lessons that I learned. Because the thing that I want you to really realize that gets me so pumped, and the reason why I say expect a miracle, there's a bunch of different levels to why I say that, but one of them is that I believe that there is a creative force inside you that is so powerful, that was put there by God, that's why I believe that we can get a miracle when we get on the same vibration. You know, when we start thinking in the same way. And you know what? Your thoughts, and by the way, I want to get this in because there's a really cool big storm coming. But listen, when you realize how powerful your thoughts are, you will guard it. You will guard them with your life. They're so powerful in creating whatever comes in through your conscious mind. You know, if you veg out and watch TV and watch a bunch of crap on there, you know, you are subconsciously filtering something in there, and when you get enough of it, you know, with repetition, say a certain show that, you know, that's feeding this constant negativity and whatever, and if you watch that regular, or the news, I cut that out of my diet 4 years ago. No news. All my friends tell me about it anyway, and I'm not interested in it, but I hear whatever's necessary, okay? But when you, you would not let a wild boar with diarrhea to come into your house. If I said, hey, would you do me a favor? I've got this, 600-pound pet wild boar. He's got some digestive problems as well, and he's completely untamed. Would you mind if I just hold him in your house for me? You'd say, not going to happen. But you know what? The destructive power of that is not even close compared to when you take in negative thoughts and negative thinking. It's so important. I want to share with you a couple stories to encourage you. I'm not talking about me. I'm sharing some examples, but I want to, when you get out of this, I want you to get so pumped and so excited about a goal and share it with me. I'll help you fine-tune it, and I'll do whatever I can to help you achieve your goal. But listen, when I was a teenager, I think I was around 18, 19, 20, I'm not sure. My dad's going to be watching this, so he might figure it out. But I was just starting, I had fallen in barefoot, and I was like quit for 4 years. A lot of people don't know that. I fell when I was like 16. I got completely discouraged. I said, I'm apparently not strong enough. I can't do that anymore. Whew. Didn't realize the power of my thoughts right there, okay? But then I somewhere around 20, I guess, and I said, Dad, let's get a barefoot nautique. Now that was it's about like today, how expensive the boats are. And back then, 20 years ago was, that was a lot of money. My dad said, listen, I'd love to help you do that, but that cannot happen. You're going to be going to college. That expenditure's not going to be happening right now. And it may not have gone exactly like that, but that was the gist of it. Love this storm coming. So, that did not deter me. I decided, and no one taught, you know what? I take it back. I was going to say, no one taught this to me. Zig Ziglar taught this to me. So what did I do? I didn't allow that as an excuse. I got a picture out of a brochure of a barefoot nautique in the colors that I wanted, and you could not come into our house back then without running into that picture everywhere we went. I got excited about it. The family got excited about it. My dad was still saying, listen, hey, this storm's coming quick, so I gotta get done with this. But you could not bump into anywhere in our house where I didn't have that picture up. The belief in me got stronger and stronger and stronger, and I believed it. I got magnetized by it. Did I know how I was going to achieve it? I did not, but I knew that it was going to happen. And so that just and what did that do? What that did is it got my brain thinking. I'm going to have to get this closer here. This may come in so hard I may not be able to finish this. But I got so excited about this like to be in that barefoot nut peak. I got excited about what I was going to do when I got that barefoot nut peak. And the bottom line is, a year and a half later, yes, I had to help pay for it, but we got ourselves a barefoot nut peak. How did that happen? It started with a thought, and nothing more than a thought that I wanted that barefoot nut peak. And it became a reality when I mixed my thought that was in a conscious mind, mixed it with emotions and belief, expecting to get that. Then it went down into my subconscious mind and just attracted to me all the forces that it needed to make that dream a reality. That can absolutely happen with you as well. One more quick story before we get overtaken here is that I did the same thing when I wanted to do this one really difficult trick in barefoot water skiing. Now listen, this applies, to anything in your life, but I'm using barefoot water skiing as an example. I decided that I want to do this trick called a feet-to-feet toe front. Nobody could do it. There were rumors of people that could do it. A friend of mine, Mike Seipel, said he could do it, and the bottom line is, people were talking about how dangerous it was. I got really hurt trying it, but I instilled a belief. I wrote it down. I got Mike Seipel to believe in me and say, listen, I don't know, it's a very dangerous trick, but here's what I know will work. If you can do it 1,000 times on shoe skis, you can do it on your feet. And nobody was trying it on shoe skis. I was the only guy doing it. So I wrote it down, I believed in it, I got Mike Seipel to get excited about it and say, at least in theory you could do it if you would do the homework that I'm telling you. And that's what I did. I went out there, I even learned toe hold surface hops because Mike told me I could not get knocked down out of that position of a front toe hold and a back toe hold. So what happened? A thought came, maybe even though the best barefooters in the world cannot do this trick, maybe I could do that trick. Sounds crazy, right? A lot of your stuff will sound crazy. Don't look for support from others necessarily when you decide on what you want to do. Then I got emotionally excited about it when I got some homework and thinking, maybe I can do this. Wrote it down. I did not give it a date, but I wrote it down and I did my homework. And that is how I became the first person to ever do those tricks. And it changed our sport forever and brought in feet-to-feet skiing. Not because I'm a great person, but because I believed that I could do something. You can get a belief on that. Get excited about something. Get your emotions wrapped around something that you really want out of life. Write it down. Review it every day, just like I told you in the other video. Believe that if your mind can conceive it and you can believe it, you absolutely can achieve it. And it will happen. Your subconscious mind, which is also Napoleon Hill calls it your creative mechanism, has no choice but to produce those things that you plant into it. It must produce those things. Just like you cannot plant an acorn and expect citrus. You can't expect, you can't expect oranges. You can't expect kumquats or mangoes. Whatever seed you plant, that is what you will get. So it doesn't matter what happened in the past. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are like right now. Whatever you plant in your subconscious mind by conceiving a thought, getting emotionally excited about it, that will plant it in your subconscious. Review your written, clearly defined goal every day, and your subconscious, your creative mechanism, will have no choice but to produce that which you plant into it. Now you're gonna get derailed. Things are gonna, come your way. Storms are gonna come your way. Do not be moved. Stand on what you wrote by. Have tremendous courage. And if you want more proof of it, go to the greatest wisdom in the world. The Bible is a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So, I hope this encouraged you today. I'm excited for you. I'm expecting a miracle for you. Don't look at the storms. Keep your eye on the prize, and you will get whatever you believe, whatever whatever you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. God bless you, and have a great day. I'm expecting a miracle for you.